For our senior black belts, that's first degree black belts and higher, we are going to look at Tam Tui. Tam Tui is a Kung Fu based kata that we are going to be going over this cycle. So we're going to do the first part of the cycle this time. I will not be mirroring it for this part, but I will be going through and explaining the techniques I'm doing so you can follow along with it. All right, so first thing we do, we start our natural stance. We're going to snap to attention. We're going to bow. We're going to go back out to our natural stance. The kata's name is Tam Tui. We're going to announce it. Tam Tui. From here, we're going to bring our feet together. I'm going to take my left leg, bring it into my right leg. I'm going to bend my knees. My right hand is going to come up into what we call a Chinese palm. I always think of like playing cops and robbers as we were kids, like finger guns. Like my fingers are curled up, my index finger is out, my thumb is pressed against the top edge of my hand, put it in the center of my chest. My other hand, my left hand, is going to go out in a vertical fist off to the side. That's our starting position. Our knees are slightly bent. We're tense, ready to explode. On one, we take our right hand, we're going to bring it right to the side. We're aiming right down the hand. We're going to then step out with our right leg. We're going to lunge down low, and we're going to do a punch. Okay. Our back hand is extended, and the palm is down as we're doing that first strike. From here, number two, we're going to take our back leg, we're going to shift back just a little bit, and we're going to pivot our hips. So we're back into horse stance. My back hand is going to come up, vertical fist. My front hand is going to come right to the center of my chest. That's number two. Number three, from here is we are then going to take our right arm. We're going to shift over into a forward stance. As we shift into that forward stance, we are going to unload with a back knuckle. We're going to pull it back, and we're going to do a rising punch with our left hand. Our right hand is all the way back. From here, circles, a big circle, scooping inward block. Then with our back leg, we're going to do an advancing front kick. Step forward, again, stepping nice deep steps on dances on here. We're lunging in. Left hand is now doing a punch, and our right hand is way at the back. All right, team, that's the first part of the kata. So let's go ahead and do that again. I'm going to scoot a little bit over here because we're going to be going a little farther that way with it. So we do it on one side, and then we do it on the other. All right, so let's start from the beginning. All right, natural stance, snap to attention, Tam Tui. Back out. Left leg comes in, right hand comes up, left hand is out, vertical fist. From here, one, look, step out, punch. Two, back to our horse stance, check position. Three, back fist, rising punch. Four, scooping block. Five, front kick, and lunging in with our left punch. Six, we're going to shift back. My right leg shifts back, right hand comes up to a vertical fist, left hand comes back to the center of my chest. Seven, back fist as I'm stepping out. Shift my weight forward, rising punch with the right hand. 8, front kick with the right leg. And we're going to step in, feet together. Right hand becomes a vertical fist. Left hand becomes the Chinese palm. All right, team. I'm going to do it again. This time I'm going to do it a little bit of an angle here. Keeping the camera where it is, but I'm going to do it a little bit of an angle, a 45-degree angle, so you can see this from a different point of view. All right. So again, we start out with Tam Tui. Right hand comes to the center of the chest. Left hand is out to the side. One, aim, step out, punch. Punching with the right side. 2, left leg shifts back as I shift into horse stance. Left hand is vertical fist. Right hand is in the center of the chest. 3, right back fist, left rising punch. 4, left scooping block. 5, left front kick, left lunge punch. 6, right leg shifts back into horse stance. Right hand is vertical fist, left hand is in the center of my chest. 7, shifting over, back fist with the left hand, rising punch with the right hand. 8, scooping block from here. Scoop down, come around. 9. Advancing front kick. Feet come together. Drop the weight a little bit, bend the knees. Left hand goes to center chest, right hand is a vertical fist. Back out to our natural stance. That's the first set of Tam Tui. All right, team. Everyone, back to your natural stance. So I'll do a quick review of what we covered last week, and then we'll add on some more for the day. So I'm gonna scoot a little bit outside because we're gonna be moving a good bit this way. So remember, for this one, I will not be mirroring it. So great, we're back to our natural stance. Snap your attention, bow, back out to your natural stance. Tam Tui, feet come together. Right hand is in the center of the chest, left hand is out. Right, 1, look over your fist, step out, lunge punch. 2, shift into horse stance. 3, back fist, rising punch. 4, scooping block. 5, front kick, lunge punch. 6, back to our horse stance. 7, back fist, rising punch. 8, big scooping block. 9, front kick, step in, feet together, left hand in your Chinese palm, right hand extended. This is gonna be our reset point. Okay, section 2 of Tam Tui. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our right hand, we're gonna circle around, and we're basically gonna do a cover lock. We're gonna push our target down, and then we're gonna step out into horse stance and do a vertical fist punch. All right, so go back to 1. So right here, we're circling around, and as we're circling, my hand goes back to my hip, step out into my vertical fist punch in a horse stance. Then I'm going to shift into a forward stance. As I do, my left hand goes back to my hip, my right hand comes up in a rising punch. From here, we're going to kick and punch at the same time. Right kick, left punch. And we're going to step out into a horse stance, right vertical fist. So let's go back to the beginning of this. All right. So, right hand's out, left hand in the center of our chest and our Chinese palm. We're going to do our cover block. We're going to step out in horse stance, punch, turn, right rising punch, step in, kick punch, land in the horse stance, right vertical fist punch, then turn, left rising punch, and then we're going to do our kick punch combination again. Kick punch. We're going to step in, feet come together, left hand goes out, and we're back to our starting point. So one more time. Going back to our reset point. Left hand center chest, right hand out. So 1 is our cover and our punch. 2, rising punch. 3, kick punch, vertical punch. 4, rising punch. 5, kick punch, land that horse stance, bring your feet together as you go back to your Chinese palm. And that is sections 1 and section 2 of Tam Tui. We are going to be working on section 3 of Tam Tui. We're just going over that part today. So we'll start out with our natural stance. So for this one, our feet are together, right hand's in the center of our hand with our Chinese palm, left hand out, and we're bending your knees, centering your weight down. Section 3 is very similar to section 1. There's just one change in the kata. So from here, we are going to look, step out, and punch. If you remember in section 1, we came back to here. In section 3, we're going to come around. Imagine someone just grabbed you in the front and you're going to smother that block and you're just going to trap their arm. You take your other hand and you're going to punch, uppercut into their face. After that, it's very much just like the rest of section 1. Back knuckle, rising punch, big scooping block, front kick, lunge punch. So let's look at that, just that first part of section 1. So right here, knees are bent, right hand in Chinese palm, left hand out. I'm not mirroring this one today, team, so keep that in mind as we're looking at this. So I'm going to look, step out from the right leg, right hand lunge punch, shift back, horse stance, going to trap and uppercut. Shifting on 3, right back knuckle, left rising punch, 4, circle, scooping block. 5, kick, lunge punch. 6, same thing on the other side. We're just going back into horse stance. We are going to trap and uppercut. 7, rising block. Sorry, back knuckle, rising punch. 8, scoop block. 9, front kick and reset. Right. All right, I'm going to do this one again. This time I'll face the opposite direction. So this will be more like the way you're looking at it probably, right here. So we're starting on section 3. Right hand comes up, right leg steps out, left leg comes back, trap, uppercut. Right back knuckle, left rising punch, left scoop block, left front kick, left lunge punch, shift back into horse stance, right trap, left punch, shift back knuckle, rising punch, right hand scoop, right kick, step up, feet together, go to the center, bend the arm up. Section 3 of Tam Tui. We're going to do Tam Tui, section 4. All right, I'm going to scoot over a little bit. So section 3 ends right here. So that's where we're going to be starting today. Section 4, and if you need to review section 1, 2, or 3, you can look at the previous videos for that. They have the contents for all the other sections. Section 4, we start with our Chinese fist, right vertical fist. I'm not mirroring this team, so keep that in mind as we're going through this. So I'm going to take my right leg, I'm going to step behind. As I do, my left hand's going to come out, my right hand's going to come back to the Chinese fist. So basically here, I'm just going to switch my hands. At the same time I do this, just doing a little dancer step behind. Okay, second move. Left leg steps back. As it does, I'm going to do a heel palm. My right hand comes back to my chamber. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay. Number 1, we're back to our reset point right here. All right, 1, here. 2, step out with your left leg as you do a left heel palm, right hand comes back to your chamber. 3, drop your left hand down. Okay, like you're trapping them. 4, bring your other hand out and trap over top. So you're trapping double trap here. All right, let's go back to the beginning. All right, so again, reset. 1, 2 is our heel palm. 3 is our wrist trap. 4, turn to your left. As you do, you're bringing your hand up, striking with the back of the wrist as you come around, boom, striking up. All right, let's go back to the beginning. All right, so back to our reset. Tam Tui section 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going to do our big scooping hour block. And then 6, we're doing an advancing front kick. We're going to do an advancing front kick. We're going to land with our right leg forward, left leg is going to come in, and we are going to do left hand Chinese fist, right hand vertical fist. So that's our halfway point for section 4. So if you think this is the beginning of section 4, over here, we're on the next section of 4. So from here, we're just going to do it all again on the other side as we come around and finish up the kata. So let's go back to the beginning. All right. Tam Tui section 4. Right. 1, just step behind. 2, heel palm. 3, trap the wrist. 4, back of the wrist, striking up underneath the chin. 5, hour block. 6, an advancing front kick. Cross step. 7, heel palm. 8, drop the wrist, trap the wrist. 9, turn, strike underneath the chin with the back of the wrist. 10, left hand, hour block. 11, front kick, stepping in, feet come together, drop to our reset point. All right, one more time, team. Tam Tui section 4, start a little closer to the wall over here, right here, ready? And 1, dancer step. 2, heel palm. 3, lock the wrist. 4, upward strike. 5, inward block. 6, outward block. 7, front kick, cross step. 8, turn back, heel palm. 9, lock the wrist. 10, upward strike. 11, outward block. 12, advancing front kick, reset. All right, keep. Section 4 of Tam Tui. Tam Tui, section 5. So back up a little bit. All right, team, we're going to start in our ready position. So remember, vertical fist, Chinese fist. From here, step out to the right, vertical strike. This is the first part of section 5, kind of like we did in section 1. And then the next part, we're going to shift our weight back as we do a downward. We do a downward forearm block. Same thing, we do a vertical fist strike over here. Now we're going to shift into a forward stance. As we do a shift into a forward stance, our hands circling around. We're going to do an upward cut and a rising block. Hands are going to come up, boom. From here, back leg comes up, front kick, land all the way in. Shift back into your forearm block, vertical fist strike. Shift to your forward stance, rising block, uppercut, back leg comes up, front kick, steps in, Chinese palm, other side. All right, I'm gonna do it facing the camera this time, team. So, facing right here, I'll be walking toward the camera to strike. So it's 1. First thing we do is we're gonna step in. 2, we're gonna going back. Right. Try and get as low as you can on this, so even lower than me. 3, step in. 4, kick, strike. Right. 5, forearm block, vertical fist. 6, rising block, uppercut. 7, front kick, feet together, and reset. Team, that was Tam Tui, section 5. Tam Tui, section 6. All right, for this one, let's scoot over here a little bit so I can stay in frame. We're going to start out again with our Chinese fist. We're going to be going out. I'm not mirroring this, so keep in mind that we're going out with our right fist out, left hand in the center of our chest. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do our pressing block. We're going to press across. Step out in that horse stance, vertical fist. From here, you're going to shift, rising block, reverse punch. Rising block, reverse punch. Forearm block, pulling back. And then from here, you're going to do a front kick. Land in a horse stance. Block, punch. Block again. Kick. And then reset. Relax. All right. So, team, something to keep in mind or doing kata, especially some of these old traditional katas, we give names to techniques that we're doing that were used, that introduce the names to make it easier to teach people, but the names should not be a limiting factor for you. So, we're doing a block and a punch, right? We could be doing a rising, we could be driving our forearm underneath their chin, pushing their head back, and then punching in. No block involved here at all. Maybe they grab hold of my hand, boom, I pull it right back, and I kick them in the stomach, right? So those blocks could actually be an attack or an escape as well. So as you're doing this, try and keep an open mind on the different techniques you're doing and different things we can apply them for. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's do this again from the side. Right here, pressing block, punch, rising block, punch, block, oops, keep my arm up here, block, kick, strike, punch, block, pull the fist back, kick, and reset. So now I do that once from the sides. You can see while dancing into the camera. From here, press down, horse stance, forward stance, pulling back, kick, horse stance, forward stance, pull back, kick, and then reset. That was Tam Tui.